Okay, I get message here from Khers. I wasn't checking. They are playing on Orsha North, as I said, and the game is open.
Oh, very good. So let's...
Is it? Is it though? Wait a second.
Custom game,
No,
filter.
it's... oh, definitely the matchup's crazy. The matchup's crazy. Khers plays... just guess the matchup. Guess the matchup. Guess the divisions. What is your guess? What is your guess, chat? What would you take?
Yeah, what does chat say? Possibly Nov, right?
Exactly, Nov, Nob, and the op is for OP.
Yeah, Nov against Rösselsprung.
Nah, I can spoil you now. It's not that.
Okay.
Try again. One serious try.
So let's wait for the chat. Maybe they've got an idea. There's this 1 minute delay, roughly.
I mean, they have to go through all the pick and bans.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe Fourth Munter was not banned.
Yeah.
So I say Fourth Munter.
Interesting diff. I got bullied as well by Fourth Munter on this map, I have to say. I won't say by whom now. I gave this guy too much credit today already. So I won't like drop his name every 2 seconds now.
Maybe Rümer Rappaner.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very, very reasonable pick on this map.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, the open is a bit pain. The opening in the mid is definitely a bit pain because not a lot of 2-kilometer weapons, but the infantry fights are just unfair, basically.
Yeah. You've got the
But also wrong.
Air Force. Oh no.
We will see MGB again.
MGB again?
We will see MGB again. By whom?
By Khers now.
No. Shkodder still believes in his MGB.
Oh.
And he still believes in MGB balanced.
Very,
and this
very
was
interesting.
This was obviously a counter pick. Khers, what did Khers pick?
Counter pick.
28th Jäger.
28th Jäger is true, that was open, and obviously 28th Jäger is the obvious pick for all maps, but Orsha North in particular.
And particular, like Khers 28th Jäger is just it's just unfair as well. I really would have wished for Shkodder, you know, to maybe tie this series, this mini series, or maybe like, yeah, at least have a very good game 2 after this a little disappointing game 1. But I just fear that he will get destroyed by 28th Jäger again, because it's a very, very similar diff, at least infantry wise. To be fair, like again, Khers will play Vanguard, but he does not have SPWs.
Yeah.
So
but he's got support mortars. I want to see them.
Yeah, every diff has basically support mortars, right?
No,
only a few exceptions.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. But only 500 meter range, but still.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm now a bit biased because I'm a Jäger, so yeah, I am slightly biased. But obviously, I will stay neutral because it's about the players and not the divisions.
Exactly, you're in territorial defense or something like that, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Which is kind of like a Jäger company.
So if Ukraine can't hold,
yeah,
you're here for us.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, good to know.
Okay, it's,
right,
game is not. I can't see the game yet.
Yeah, they. Oh, yes. No. Yeah, just open right now, I would say.
I can see it now as well. Yeah. It will be exciting to see that. I think that Shkodder was so disappointed by the first game that he wants to make an MGB work to get a good feeling for the season as well.
Absolutely, and I think he can do it.
Yeah.
He has all the skills, he has all the tools, he's an amazing player. He can and he will try his best to show us that he indeed can put up a very, very insane fight with, in my opinion, a very, very good diff on this particular map.
Yeah, I played against you playing MGB several times, and I don't enjoy playing against MGB.
It's just not enjoyable. You have no targets that feel rewarding. You can't just, you know, side shot a King Tiger and be like, damn, I just killed a King Tiger. You just kill infantry, 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 and maybe every here and then you kill a Zis too.
Yeah.
And that is your biggest win basically, because you know they don't have that many.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's insanely grindy to play against them if they are well played. And I would say in Shkodder's hands, they're in good hands.
Yeah.
Still 28 Jäger in Khers' hands. I hate to break it to Shkodder right here, but that's an oversight to not ban this. Probably against any player of similar skill level.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will quickly get a beer and follow the advice of more beer, please. Thanks. At least I will get a beer. I will be back. Flix will stay with you, I hope. And I'll be back in about 1 minute.
Nice. Yeah, like I'm also currently enjoying a little beer. Warsteiner's Brewer's Gold, it's called. Yeah, kinda have not seen this before, so just decided to pick it up and, you know, give it a try. Alright, are we actually live? Okay, no, perfect. Alright, so let's see what player is on what map. Shkodder is on the slightly better side, I would say. That is already good for him because, one, he's faster because 100 km/h transports with the little PTRS motorbikes. Two, he is balanced, so he needs a little advantage. He needs to play the position smart to deny Khers the tick, the double tick. It's fine to get ticked throughout the whole game as long as you don't get double ticked. You always gotta basically hold on to the one flag that separates you from the double tick.
Alright, I'm back.
Nice.
And as you might know, we are streaming from the country of Germany.
Yes.
So we have to live up to the expectation of drinking beer the whole day, because beer is not an alcoholic beverage. It's a basic source of nutrients.
It's a soft drink.
A soft drink, yeah. So very
it has a lot of vitamins and makes us strong.
Very strong.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, so this will be like the moment, I think, where I will start the YouTube recording or the YouTube editing. So I say, hello YouTube. We're here for the second game, Khers against Shkodder. Check out the previous video to see who won the first one. And in this one, well, it's still shown on the stream, so I will actually first.
Yeah, maybe try again.
First hide it, yeah. So hello YouTube, and welcome to the second live cast of the games between Shkodder and Khers. Check out the first video to see who won. And again with me, Flix, co-casting this exciting Division 1 match. Hello Flix.
Yo guys, happy to be here again. We have had an amazing game 1. I won't spoil anything, obviously. At the beginning, if we go through the game 2 video, we obviously will get some references every now and then. So make sure to watch game 1 first before you go in the game 2.
Yeah, we do it like Attack Power. He does like this spoiler warning, so there will be slight spoilers starting in about 20 seconds. So watch the first game if you're interested. It's on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
youtube.com/vampirogaming. Check it out if you want to see the first game.
Do it.
Slight spoiler start in 10, 9, 8. You've been warned. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So, okay. So,
what was that?
Yeah. So on the left hand side, we've got Khers playing 28th Jäger on their home territory, basically already.
You turn it this side? Let's turn it the other way. It's always blue side on the right side.
Okay. Blue right. Yeah, I misturned it somehow. And then we've got MGB on the left hand side in the hands of Shkodder.
Yeah. And yeah, like in game 1, it's Shkodder with Morskaya Grupa Bachtina balanced against a Vanguard division of Khers. This time it's the insanely strong 28th Jäger. Just, you know, it fits its strength perfectly. A lot of infantry that can push above their weight. The 20-point Jägers, the 30-point Sturmjägers.
Yeah.
Just an amazing potpourri of units.
Yeah, IG-33 already deployed. Fantastic unit as well.
He's going for the open. He knows MGB does not have any tools early on other than a crazy rush to contest the open.
Yeah, and it's a bit unfortunate for Shkodder that he's the red player, because I think the No, it's actually fortunate because he can rush into the southern town with the church. I just had to turn it around. So yeah, that's actually a small advantage, I think, for Shkodder. It's easier to push those 3 flags.
I would say so too.
Mr. Yandan, thanks a lot for the follow. That's very much appreciated. 3rd follower today. It really helps the channel. So thanks a lot. And it's much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are the key points here? So it looks like Shkodder will push in the north and in the south, where we have lots of forest.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Shkodder will push anywhere other than being annoying on certain spots.
Yeah.
He definitely has the potential to go for some, some position snipes, if I may say so. He basically might try to secure the blue town in the middle, lower middle, and that is definitely possible for him. On the other side, Khers is already deploying the perfect counter deployment with IG-33s, MG-42s, Flammenwerfers. It's gonna be tough. But he definitely deploys a lot of stuff in the south.
Yeah, and
but to be fair, the Maxims that he has on the hill, going through the hill, kind of give it away to me that he tries to play defensive there.
Yeah, and Mr. Yannon, we've got Shkodder playing on the left with MGB, and Khers on the right with 28th Jäger on Orsha North. It's the 2nd game.
Yeah.
And it already starts. Let us quickly take a look at who pushes where. Yeah, as you expected, a very defensive play. He's not even pushing the blue town, which is like a standard move by the red player. We all early reckon. And yeah, it is Khers who is pushing the red town.
Who has to push, to be fair.
Yeah, who has to push as well.
Yeah.
Interesting push, because you always could consider pushing in the south as well, because you can quickly get 3 flags there as well, and it's potentially a bit easier.
Yeah. Yeah, the town push is box standard, I would say, for both sides, while being a bit more difficult for blue side.
Yeah.
And yeah, as in game 1, Shkodder is able to tell what's gonna happen. He sees the big deployment. Yeah. He sees the BMW transports rushing over the ridge, going into forward positions.
Yeah.
And there's no Maxim spam that will stop this amount of units.
Yeah. In the town, just a double Maxim and a laid-back PTRS.
Yeah.
And yeah, Khers is even risking losing one of his trucks there, but the suppression by the double-vetted MG-42 helped so much. It was quite astonishing, to be honest. And also the sharpshooters in the center pushing down the hill, actually.
Yeah, it's crazy. He should have, he had a very good combination with the PTRS sitting on the in the house next to the Maxim to kind of deny this transport rush that happened to him in the city. Basically, while the Maxims were shooting on the perceived more dangerous units, the snipers and MG-42s, the transport could just pass, unhindered. That's just how the game works, and I think that's okay actually, because I mean, obviously you want to destroy the already unloaded units that you can identify, but it definitely caused a lot of problems. Now there are 3 Jäger units in the city, and Shkodders already rotating basically, and struggling to reinforce it at 59 right off the start.
Yeah, after 1 minute, it's 1 minute 30, it's 59 for the division with the slower transports.
Yeah,
and no income advantage obviously in deployment.
That's a good play. Look at this. This is amazing timing. That's an amazing timing. He gets the... Oh, is it perfect though? Looks like it is. Looks like it is. He might suppress... Ah, no, he missed out on the front Jäger. Then it's actually...
it's just 1 Jäger.
Damn, and he didn't even suppress the important one. That's really painful. Yet again... Ah, shit. That's really painful to watch.
And the bombers, obviously a costly investment.
Meanwhile, you can see Khers... He doesn't give a fuck. At this point, he just is confident. He brings in infantry. Infantry, you see, trash, Ersatztruppen combined with elite Sturmjäger.
Yeah.
And this is Khers' strength. He spams infantry, but he's not clicking 5 times on Jäger and dumping them into a forest. He's carefully selecting hand-chosen men to do the job basically.
And he's supporting them with the Jäger Pioneer Führer now as well. Yeah. And And again, Shkodder had a lot of units in the forest there. He could have pushed a bit, but now it's too late because of all the reinforcements that have arrived.
Yeah, and honestly, the Pechota, the Morskaya Pechota stand at the ridge. Kinda okay deployment initially, but now they have to move in another position, basically where the Osters are in, for example, in the north.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, yeah, they have to retreat a little bit. They don't want to be caught out in the open, in the forest. Sorry, in the CQC area.
And the PTS in the center is being taken out by the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Lots of Sturmjäger, everything double vetted.
And 2 MG42 ready to, get into position.
Yeah.
Just dangerous. 59, and I already, Shkodder has lost so much points already. Deployed 2 planes already, 2 planes.
Yeah.
No infantry reinforcement. I mean, he needs some fire support basically to go in.
Yeah, even if he managed to kill the Jäger and win back this 1 flag, there's not enough infantry to contest against the already arriving other Jägers. And the AA from the hill denying the IL-2. He's manually forcing it back. He maybe expected more AA, because I think it would have survived the bomb drop.
Easily. There was a misplay, and that sadly is the name of the game so far.
Yeah. Now Shkodder reinforcing in the south, maybe he will try to push it a little bit, but now also Khers has the time to buff up his defensive line with a leader unit. Battery Führer in A phase.
Yeah. Back to the north, to the far north, where a CQC engagement is happening between Jäger, Sturmjägers and Morskaya Avto. Morskaya Avto being one of the strongest squads in the game. There's one big difference. They have 1 vet. The Sturmjägers are vet 3.
Yeah.
So they will definitely punch over their weight and already taking out 2 units.
Yeah. And the Morskaya Pechota, one is already pinned down. It's not looking good on the northern front.
Yeah, very, very dangerous situation. The Osters VMF, one of the best units in the game in my opinion. 25 points for MG42 and an SVT sniper rifle.
Yeah.
But, won't withstand this raw firepower. Just impressive how easy, how versatile 28 Jägers able to switch from PQC to long-range engagement.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. There's a Stu now on the battlefield as well, and it was amazing to see how much on time he brought in the AA piece.
Yeah.
Now probing with the Ersatztruppen in the center.
Yeah. I mean that's just a very smart play. Just move Ersatztruppen forward. They are just expandables.
Mm-hmm.
Also here a little, you might say miss-micro again. The Maxim just allowed the Sturmjäger to cross. They could, the Maxim could be microed to be on the edge without being seen by the MG42. A little missed. If you just move it a bit forward, basically, on the forage, you need to zoom a bit more in, I think.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Make it possible. And
like this.
Yeah,
just
a bit more to the edge, exactly. But yeah, they will just get overrun and 59 secured again.
Yeah.
And that's tragic. That spells doom.
Yeah. We get another bomber.
10 more minutes left. Yeah. It might be the same bomber at this point again. I'm not sure.
No, the same from the beginning. But the last one that arrived in the battlefield was the IL-2. Now it's the Boston bomber again.
And the multiple 50-kilogram bomber is so useless. It's so pointless.
It killed.
Only suppressed.
It dropped 2 models, but there's also a Jäger. Is it within range? It should be within range to prevent the surrender.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even surrender the Jäger.
He has not encountered them yet, I think.
No. But I mean, it's within the... not close enough. So slight miss-micro here, if you could call that a miss-micro, that the unit was not within range of the leader.
First, the DB bomber goes down, by the way, the Focke-Wulf A8 shoots it down. Oh, Spitfire now goes
the
behind
Spitfire
the
killing the Focke-Wulf,
Bro, it's insane how trash Khers is with air. That's just so insane. As good and amazing as he's on the ground, his air, I hate to bash on players, but I have to, bash on Khers a little bit because he's doing so well. So he needs to be bullied a bit.
And he might be about to lose a Stück in the south.
Yeah.
If he gets a side shot, but he doesn't. No side shot here.
No unit there has a strong enough weapon.
No, only for a side shot maybe, but there's no side
Even
shot.
then you need a lot of pens. kill the Stuk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, pooh. The Zis-2 is out of the way. It's too far behind. Can't. Yeah, now it will get a shot off in a second.
We're on a triple tick, by the way, right? 18-6.
Yeah, triple tick. 18-6. 440 more. I think that Khers is showing the weaknesses of MGB. You just need to rush them to death with a clever rush.
You need to take one vulnerable position. You can't just waste the units he wastes in mid, basically doing nothing. They at this point haven't done anything. The Zis-2 has not done shit, the Maxim has not done shit, and the AA has not done shit.
And the bombers were useless as well.
They were pretty much useless. That's too much uselessness for a balanced deck.
And there are 6 Jägers approaching in the south.
Yeah, it's so crazy how much he just spams that. And at this point, I think he kinda knows what's happening. Okay, just, you know, he needs more infantry to break it. Just spam at this point, because the one LMG 42 units are just good enough. On the mid, we can see a more Khers-like deployment, a Khers-style deployment. It's Ersatztruppen, MG, and Jägers. So it's basically a bit more carefully chosen battle group, and this probably is gonna be ready to attack the hill. And it's definitely gonna go there. It's gonna reach it for sure.
And Mr. Yanman saying Khers looking strong. Yeah, that's very true. And
Khers looking amazing.
Yeah, it's some insight here from Protosoccer. Thanks a lot for joining. That he noticed that Shkodder played too many memes lately on ladder against too many weak players. Maybe that kind of gave him the confidence to try MGB here, but now it's a different thing playing on the ladder and then playing someone like Khers in Div 1.
Definitely. That's no play. There's no time for playing around, fooling around, memeing a bit. You need to be sharp. You need to be sharp with your positioning. And he's not sharp. He's not sharp enough.
Yeah, it's a bit like when I had some success with Gruppe Harteneck and Quick Play, and then I played against you, and I thought, well, maybe.
Yeah, you need to step up your game sometimes to adjust to your opponent.
Yeah, and we can see just a wave of not Soviets but Germans everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy. Balance just does not work against Khers.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, at least until I beat him recently.
Yeah.
I won't say with what diff, but yeah, it was an interesting game for sure. Still, just crazy the amount, and I think it's impressive how Khers managed to kill off so much units. He's not retreating, he's not probing, he's smashing in doors. With every push.
Yeah, like a true Jäger would.
Exactly. Yeah, you know more about this than I do for sure. But and definitely.
It's 36 seconds left.
Yeah, it's crazy. 21-3, 12 minutes left, bro. What the fuck's going on?
And Protosoccer is predicting that Khers will take a map of Gonzo this season. Till the only guy who has a chance to the finals.
He is confident enough to do so.
Not Khers, but who against too many? He's still. Oh, he meant Shkodder.
Shkodder, yeah. Shkodder,
yeah, maybe with a meme unit, like third Fallschirmjäger.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that would be so glorious.
That would
the
be
bad
fun.
third Fallschirmjägers beat
Gonzo. And again, we've seen a very short match.
Crazy.
12 minutes, a total defeat. GG to both players.
GG to both.
Well played, and thanks a lot again for delaying, the beginning of the first match by 15 minutes because I had to coach my handball team. I'm actually only the captain, but I had to, the coach couldn't come. And KD
so
again.
Coach Vampiro had to take over.
Exactly. Yeah, Foxes on top, at least Khers on top. All the Foxes seem very strong.
Yeah. Big respect to Shkodder though for trying the same again.
Yeah.
If I would have been in his shoes, I probably would have adjusted the income. Yes, Vanguard MGB feels counterintuitive, but you just have to, you know, keep up with Khers income-wise.
Yeah.
You don't want to fall back.
Yeah, and basically the same happened as in the first game.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a very, very good conclusion, I would say.
Yeah. So maybe it's a little bit the nerf, the 5 points in B phase, but it's not that many points. 5 points, 10 minutes, 200 points. I think even without the nerf, the game would have run similarly, I think, because, yeah.
Yeah, just the opener was too strong, and Shkodder really was struggling to make the right buy-ins, while that's probably next to the opener's Khers' biggest strength. He just, you know, does very good reinforcements.
Yeah, it was quite incredible, like when he called the AA, and he could like predict what Shkodder was about to do, and react before he actually knew what was going on. As a fact. And then again, you can see the strength of the Jäger. I mean, the simple Jäger, I think 20 points, right?
Yeah, 20 points.
20 points.
Maybe they should be nerfed as well.
Yeah, PTRS 41, Osna Saperi, double vetted, Mos Pechota, and Chani Bushlati, all taken up by one Jäger dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's one MG42 for you.
Yeah.
The suppression from this thing is just over the top. I mean, it's good that it's strong, you know, because some German infantry basically relies on it so heavily, like the Panzer Grenadiers, but still.
Yeah, and Khers is joining us in the chat. Thanks a lot for joining the chat, Khers, and congratulations to two very, very convincing total victories. Very impressive performance. GG to both you and your opponent Shkodder. And thanks a lot for delaying the stream. So not the stream, but the game, game one.
Yep.
Very, very much appreciated. I couldn't make it earlier, unfortunately. So that's super cool. And in the kill list, we can see that the planes, 2 IL-2 M3s killing in total 3 Sturmjäger, and the AC Boston killing
60 points.
Yeah, 60 points, killing 1 20-point Jäger. I think the Sturmjäger is more expensive, or is it only 20 points? The Sturmjäger?
It's 30 points, right?
30 points, yeah, so 90 points, so one kill.
There's another IL-2, okay.
Yeah,
but it's another IL-2, so
another
you need
IL-2,
to
exactly.
make a new list, for every IL-2,
exactly.
I would say.
Yeah, so
there's one IL-2 that kills 2, so 60 points. You need 40 points more, I think.
Yeah.
To pay off.
Yeah. And then one killed only 1, and the Boston only killed a Jäger. 1 Jäger, 20 points. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Too much air. Too much air without... The air is usually not an advantage gainer, it's an advantage exploiter. So if you're already ahead, you can make it even more difficult for your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks a lot, Khers.